Good evening. A very hearty welcome to all of you, IFI 52 delegates. I hope all of you are enjoying the festival. A very hearty welcome to all our online viewers also who are watching this press conference online. So we have entered the third day of the 52nd edition of the International Film Festival of India, and we have with us here two directors of two unique and quite remarkable, I believe, films in the Indian Panorama section in the feature film category. So let me quickly introduce both of them. On my immediate right, we have Akriti Singh, who has been an actor, and she has forayed into the world of direction with this film, which has already won various honors internationally as well, which has the film has been selected as the Youth Choice, the best film in the Youth Choice category at the UK Asian Film Festival. So she's here for she is here for the film Tufan Mail. I believe at least some of you have already watched it, right? Or I'm sure that this press conference will trigger your interest in catching the film, if not at IFI later sometime. And briefly speaking about Akriti, she is an actor and director. She has also she is known for her previous roles in Kamyab, Bank Chor, which is a Hindi film. She is also a writer, poet, and owner of a theatre company. And she initially had a stint in television, and she at that time she realized that her true calling lies elsewhere in the world of acting and theatre. Am I right?
Yes, you are.
Yeah. So I'm happy to note that she's also joined by the actor Surya Rao, who plays the role of the station master in the film Tufan Mail. She will, of course, tell more about it. We are also joined by Bishwajit Bora, who is the director of the film Boomba Ride. Right? The name itself is quite, it evokes your curiosity as to what could possibly lie, what could the ride consist of. So it is an interesting story of a government school in Assam. The film is in Mishing language, and he is, for the first time, he has done something with this film, which I would like that you hear from his own words. And speaking about him, he is a filmmaker, producer, editor, and writer from the state of Assam. He has made films in both Hindi and Assamese. So he has been making mostly commercial films, and this is a film which marks a departure from his previous directorial endeavors. So some of his films, which I'm sure you would have heard, include Aisa Hai Jahan, Baniman, Rakta Bees, Fejugali, and God on the Balcony, which has been honored at various film festivals. So we are also joined by some of his compatriots who are associated with this film. We have with us Ms. Lupamudra Gogoi Bora, who is the costume designer and writer of the film Boomba Ride. We also have with us one of the important actors, Mr. Hiranya Pegu, who plays the role of assistant headmaster in the school of which the film tells the story. We also have Mr. Bishwajit Bora's son. Can you please stand up for everyone to
Try stand up.
खड़े हो जाइए. His name is Troy. I hope you are really enjoying the festival and sharing in the joy of your father in the success of this film. So with this, now I would request Akriti Singh to kindly share her experience about the making of this film and the inspiration behind it, and also the reception that she has had to the film. Both the films have been screened at IFI yesterday. So over to you, madam.
Yes. Thanks, Deep Joy.
Yeah.
I'm really actually very overwhelmed being at IFI here. And yesterday after the premiere of the film, that is our Indian premiere, this is the first time Eight Down Tufan Mail has been shown to a live audience in India, and because of the coronavirus I could not attend the screenings in UK or Germany. This is the first time I sat down with a live audience and I could watch my film. I'm actually overwhelmed. I was crying after the film. So this was a wonderful platform, and I think people enjoyed it. Somebody told me, "Can I hug you?" I mean, what else does a filmmaker need? That's it. So I'm really, really thankful to IFFI for giving me this opportunity, especially because mine is not a big production. Mine is not a film made with money. It's a film made with passion. We are a bunch of friends who are doing theater together. I run a theater company. And we got together and we decided we want to tell this story, this crazy story of a woman it's based on a true story. I'll talk about it. But we just got together and we decided we got to do this. Even if we don't have the money, we have the talent, we learn editing. One of our friend is the cinematographer. It is his first film also. I mean, there are actors. This is their first film. It is a first for a lot of people. So a lot of passion went into making this film. And what I would want this film to do in future is to inspire more people to go ahead and tell their stories, to not be bogged down by money or any such thing. I think the filmmaking is changing. Everyone has a mobile phone. All of us can, shoot ourselves these days. The shots that were taken for actors and actresses with slow motion and hair flying, we do that every day on Instagram now. So don't we? So don't you think that the way video is going to work in future, it's changing? So shouldn't our films change? Shouldn't the way our stories are told change? Maybe now a film could be someone showing one scene every day for an year. I mean, what is the time restriction? What is a film anymore? We need to have those questions, and I want that Eight Down Tufan Mail makes people question the craft and all those nitty-gritties of the film.
That's really great to hear.
I hope I didn't speak too much.
No, absolutely not. As I said earlier, time is not a constraint here. Just like you said, it's not in the film world of filmmaking. So I would, in fact, it's interesting that you have raised these. You have told that you want your film to inspire people to ask fundamental existential questions about what a film itself is.
Yes.
Right? So I would request you to kindly also throw some light on the story of the film, and whether you said that the film is a fictional take, right? So is that like in how the real story, how the film is different from the real story? Okay. I would request you to kindly tell the audience about that also.
Yes, surely. In early 1970s, a woman landed up at New Delhi railway station and she said, "I'm the Queen of Awadh and I want my property from Awadh back from the Indian government." The Prime Minister was Mrs. Indira Gandhi, and she wanted to talk to the Prime Minister and just ask her whatever was hers back. The real incident is that this woman stayed in the New Delhi railway station for the next 11 years. And after 11 years, Indira Gandhi gave her a rundown place in Chanakyapuri, Malcha Mahal, where she committed suicide and other things happened. My film is just a fictional take on it because I've just taken the seed of this incident, this real incident. This woman lands up at the New Delhi railway station in 1974, and after that whatever happens is fictional. In my film she does not stay in the station for the next 11 years. Maybe she stays for some time, which I don't want to reveal right now. But I would say because the film is based in past, I could do something very interesting because I already know what was happening around this story. Like, for example, in 1974, we had a railway strike, which was one of the biggest industrial strikes in the world. So I have taken real incidents. There is a railway strike happening in my film when this woman lands at the station. There are other, for example, there in the radio announcement, there is like Captain Ajit Wadekar, iske saath test shrinkla khelenge. So, those real small things, real things. So somehow I am also documenting the past, but because I have not just told the story as it was, I am also commenting on the past because I've already seen it. So I've taken a poetic take on what really happened. I tried to say more rather than just documenting the story.
So you wanted to bring alive the past in not just the exact way, but in a renewed way, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Also, I think I wanted all of us to think about how different are we now, or are we still the same people? I just want to raise questions.
Okay, fine. Thanks. Thank you, Gati Singh. And now I would request Vishwajit Bora to kindly tell about your experience in making Boomba Ride.
Actually, thank you for inviting me, and I would like to thank all of you for
I
presenting
would
here.
request you to kindly speak
Yes.
over the mic. Yeah.
And I would like to especially thank DIFF for having Boomba Ride in this festival, prestigious festival. Actually, it's a long journey regarding the film because I have been making films, but this film actually I just started in Assam in a news channel. I think around 2003, I just saw a news regarding a boy he's going to the school and there is no student, only one student is exist in the school, and there are a couple of teachers. So that stuck in the mind, and initially I just I told my mentor Janu Barua, who's a national award-winning filmmaker. So he said let's do the film. I'll speak to CFSI regarding this story. Then it did not happen, and after that I again started writing the script. Then because I thought of making in a Hindi film, so I approached one of the top production house. So that whole thing was they already finalized everything, and I spoke to the actors like Onu Kapoor. He already immediately, once he read the script, he immediately said I want to do the film. Then after that again I went to that other actor Sanjay Mishra. He said let's do the film, but somehow the other it did not happen. Then I kept making films, and this subject was in my mind. I could not make the film. One of my friend from Assam, Louis Kumar Burman, he's a businessman, and he said that last year during Corona, and he said let's make a film. It's a very small. I have very small amount, but let's make a film. Then I remembered about this particular film. I thought let's do this project Boomba Ride because it's been almost 12-15 years I'm keeping in my heart. So then I started planning the film, and actually making the film was a very short period of time because of my whatever experience I gathered through my films. And we are from the regional film industry. We have to be very careful in terms of making a film. So the budget was there, very minimum budget. So I went to the village, Bormukeli. Am I right, sir? Bormukeli village in Golaghat district of Assam. There I train all the actors. I found that all the locations there only because everything has to be very precise, because that location has to be very very close by so that I can shoot there. But I had to walk for almost 3 to 4 kilometers every day to shoot the film because there is no transportation and nothing I cannot go there. So that way it happened. And I'm, as a filmmaker, I always believe about the team's effort, because the team whatever in my team, they did it very hard work, bahut zyada tha. So, and finally the film is out, and I am happy whatever results are coming. If you IFFK, that Kerala International Festival, also keeping the film, and Dhaka also, they are also present in the film. So it's nice and it's a great experience throughout.
Can you tell something about your experience at IFFI, how the audience has received it?
See, that IFFI is for the first time I have come regarding I'm taking my film here, and the kind of experience, especially that results and that people are reacting the film, it was nice. That great filmmaker Manju Bora, like you said, that she, after watching the film, and she came to me and she said, like, mera corona nahi hai, but I want to hug you. So that's the same feelings I had. So it's a good results, and people are appreciating, and people are enjoying, because through the story it's a serio comic. The film, actually, I am just naming the name, like, it's a serio comic. It's a comedy, but I am talking about some serious thing through the film.
Would you like to tell about that?
Yeah, that actually basically the problem is, since I have born and brought up in Assam, and I have seen there are lots of stories, like, that in the rural sectors, especially in the primary education, especially in rural areas, not only Assam, maybe like, Northeast, or maybe some parts of India. So there, like, that school government has given lots of facilities to the rural education, but especially we and the teachers and that other people, they are not taking that education seriously, especially in the government run schools. So that's the reason I wanted to tell a story where that we are giving everything, but we are not, like, taking this education seriously. So through this Bumba, that how he realized through the film, and what wisdom he got at the end, like, education is more important, and it's very important, otherwise you are nothing. So that's the thing actually I wanted to put through the film. And there are lots of things, especially kaise teachers seriously nahi lete hai, that midday meal wala jaise jo government dete hai, kaise there are lots of things, government facilities de raha hai, but we are exploitations alag se ho raha hai. That way we are actually showing. Yeah.
Thank you for letting us know about your inspiration, and you finally were able to, and congratulations to you for having been able to realize the dream which you have held in your mind for many long years.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So now actually that I am grateful because of this particular area, not only the team, especially that actors, because for the first time I was doing with the non-actors. All the films I have been making, like, with proper actors, this thing, but it was the non-actors, and they some of them theater bhi nahi dekha hai, aaj tak film bhi nahi dekha hai. So that particular Bumba, he doesn't know anything. He did not realize what I saw, because he came to the shoot, and I got 2 days to train him, because initially that one guy was there, and that boy, he got hurt. So uska aise ho gaya. When I was going for the first time to the set, and I was shocked to see that guy whom I trained actually. And eventually I suddenly saw Bumba, that main now Indrajit. So I took him, and whatever, because that missing language, I don't know anything. Though it's been actually from my place, from Golaghat district, where I stay, my native village. From there, it's almost 25 to 30 kilometers. It's a missing village properly. That missing language is such, I cannot understand anything completely. So I had to tell them that in Assamese, he said this, and he would translate, and immediately he said. So in a way, that this Bumba writes script, the dialogues is actually them, sir ne jo play kar raha hai, sir ka dialogue sir bol raha hai, matlab he is translating. That Bumba, he would translate his own dialogues. That actually I made. Yeah. And during the process, sometimes that head teacher, I'm just sharing one interesting this thing. As I told you, So because without actually having alcohol, he cannot stand or cannot he warm up. So I could feel his this thing, and suddenly when he came to the set and he was very like this, he was sitting like this. So I thought ऐसे तो नहीं होगा, कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा, because we have to finish the film within 20 days, 12 days. So I would call that local people to take the daru bottle, the local daru, that this thing made in rice beer and this gur or something, jagari and all. So he would take. I always, when he's down and I suddenly spot the boy ko bolta hu, Amin leke aao, and he would take one glass of this, 2 sip lene ke baad he suddenly warmed up and he said sir, I'm charged. And immediately I start taking those shots. And if you see the film, that he's done a very brilliant job, and I would like to thank him also.
It's very interesting to hear for all of us.
Yeah.
So I would like to add that the costume designer and writer of the film, Lubomudra Gogoi Borash, she's also Vishwajit Bora's wife. I forgot to say that earlier. So yeah. Yes.
Yeah, actually, I because of she is my wife. That's the reason. I don't put her name in the credits. She is the writer or something. But actually, since the beginning till end, she is the one. We always discuss all these things, and I always actually घर का होता है तो थोड़ा सा ऐसे हो जाता है. But initially 2-3 days back, we had a big fight regarding this. Someone told her Vishwajit ने तेरा नाम ही नहीं देते. Why you are taking? So now I am also realizing I should give her that respect and credit, because together all of them सबको दे रहा है. Actually I should also give her that same respect.
I would say good you fought. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now I would let us lay open the floor for questions from the audience, from the media and other film lovers. Feel free to ask as many questions as you wish. Yeah, Nadeem, please kindly introduce yourself. And
Yeah, I'm Nadeem. I'm from PIB. Today, since morning, we're having many movies, which are women-centric. Morning we had Virangana, then the
Sam Kaur.
The Spell of Purple, then Rafaela just before this, and now yours. You just shared that lady reaching the railway station. I have seen the film, sorry. But I am reminded of an article in New York Times by Ellen Barry, The Jungle Prince in Delhi.
Okay.
Begum Vilayat Mahal.
Yeah, her name was Begum Vilayat Mahal. Yeah, Nadeem.
So it is related to, your inspiration was from that? And that article was an expose of their fake descendants about their claim of Abad royalty.
Right. Yeah.
Sorry if it was a spoiler.
No. It actually is not
No,
a
it's not
spoiler.
related.
No, because my film is absolutely
Absolutely
different from
okay,
it.
okay.
And in fact, I had not read the New York
Oh, is
Times
it?
article. Yeah, I had not.
Okay.
I had read
And it is it's like you can make a film out of that if you have read that article.
I think
It's really-
someone is making a web series out
Yes,
of it.
Meera Nair, in
Meera
fact, for
Nair.
Amazon, she's making a
Yes,
drama series on this.
Yes, but
she is.
my film, if you would have watched it, it's absolutely different
Oh,
from that,
okay.
because mine is a fictional, poetic take on the real incident.
Okay, very nice. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Nadeem.
yeah, the next question, please.
My question is to Mr. Bora.
Yeah.
You had this subject in your mind for 12 to 15 years before you made the film.
Yeah.
So didn't the time change and the subject go outdated or something like that?
No, because since I belong to that society, and actually after that, when I wrote this story, and after that only 2-3 years back, one of the production company, even they liked it. I don't know how they got it, the subject, and they wanted the story. They gave me some a big amount to make a film in Uttar Pradesh, because they belong to, I think, Uttar Pradesh. So I said I will direct the film, whether you will give me money or not, but I won't be able to give you the subject. So I think like, this particularly in the rural areas, whatever I have seen nowadays also, the same thing what I saw in the past. So it's been actually going on. So there is no change at all. And the school, if you see the film, the school, I was surprised to see that the same whatever what I was visualizing, the same school I got there. Even I could not shoot the film during the because it was monsoon. When I went there to see the locations, there was completely that water. If you go to the school, then you have to walk or you have to take a small boat to cross that water. So that way, that school is completely broken. There is no window, nothing. And the teacher, I don't want to blame him, but it's it's happening in India, not that village only, but everywhere. Even I can show you lots of things, especially this kind of examples in Assam itself. I'm not going anywhere. Assam itself, there are lots of things. So I think this subject is still relevant, and that's why I made it. And especially, frankly speaking, I wanted to premiere the film in somewhere outside from not India, world premiere, but hopefully because we premiered yesterday, world premiere. But because in foreign thing, they won't understand these problems. So I feel like, in India, everywhere, because if you see the film, then you realize somehow the other कि ये कोई जगह पे हुआ है ऐसा.
And the message that you are giving through this film, is it for the educators or is it for the society in general?
Society in general, because whatever I have seen, that that's the reason we are criticizing government also. At the same time, that we are the people, because we have a tendency to send our students to the English medium schools or convent schools, because we don't have that faith in the film itself. So teachers said, don't know, they are from the same village, but they are sending their kids to the convent, that English school, because they don't have the belief in the that government run schools. Even my son, I am not sending to that government run schools. So somewhere or the other, everything we are getting, but why we are not developing? Building banane ke liye paisa aa raha hai, that you are getting midday meal and everything, facilities, kitab sab kuch, but still we are not, we are afraid to sending our kids to the government run schools. There has some problems in the rural society, so we need to address it, and that's the reason actually I'm making this film. If you see the film, then you realize that system, and the second thing, that importance of education, and that realization of the kid, why he gets his wisdom to go to the school, and he says, I want to go to the school. That's the message actually through the film I'm giving.
Yes. Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Chayek Mishra and I'm from Incredible Goa. My question is to you. What are the hardships you have faced in your lives and how did you overcome it?
Hardships I've faced in my life.
As an actor.
As an actor?
Yes.
Nothing. No. I'm saying nothing because I'm absolutely passionate about acting. So even when there are hardships, once I go on stage, because I'm a theater actor, or I go in front of the camera, the joy is so much that nothing seems like a hardship. And besides, we live in a country where, people are so poor. So many people are so poor. We staying in an air-conditioned room and being in a car, what can we call a hardship? If we are getting food and a house over our head, nothing is a hardship, right? Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, please. Please, John. Yeah.
Hello guys, I'm Aditya Malhotra from Incredible Goa. Now my question is to you. What inspires you to keep pushing forward, striving to be better than the next director or actor, and how do you be unique in today's world?
I'm very adamant. I don't listen to anybody. That's how I am. I try to be unique. As for striving, not just actors and directors, genius inspires me. Whenever I see somebody being a genius at something, even if it is physics, anything, I'm like, oh, this is the epitome of where humans can reach, even in sports. So genius inspires me, and that is what keeps me going, that there is more to be done. There's more to be done. Keep on doing it. Yeah.
अच्छा, मेरा क्वेश्चन आकृति सिंह के लिए है
जी.
कि आपके पिक्चर में तो
Excuse me, please switch on your mic.
हेलो, मेरा क्वेश्चन आपके लिए है. आपकी पिक्चर का शीर्षक तो बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग है, लेकिन मैं पिक्चर कल नहीं देख पाया, उसके मुझे बहुत अफसोस है. यदि रिपीट शो होता है तो मैं उसको जरूर देखूंगा.
जी सर.
मेरा प्रश्न ये है कि आपकी पिक्चर का शीर्षक जो है इतना इंटरेस्टिंग है, इसके पीछे का क्या राज है, और ये आपके माइंड में कैसे आया कि इसका शीर्षक यही रखा जाए?
सर, दरअसल रिसर्च से मुझे ये पता चला है, मतलब ये शीर्षक मेरी रिसर्च के थ्रू आया है. तो अभी जैसे ट्रेन्स के, तूफान मेल ट्रेन का नाम है जो कलकत्ता से दिल्ली आती है, ठीक है. तो अभी कुछ उसका नंबर होगा 1 to 5, कुछ भी हो सकता है ना. तो लेकिन 1974 में इतनी कम ट्रेन्स चलती थी कि सिंगल डिजिट नंबर होते थे. तो मैं किसी रेलवे अधिकारी से बात कर रही थी काफ़ी चीज़ों के बारे में कि भाई दिल्ली में इलेक्ट्रिक ट्रेन थी क्या, ये वो सब मैं जानना चाह रही थी. तो उनको पता नहीं, ही वॉज एन काफ़ी मतलब बड़े इंसान थे, और उन्हें ट्रेन के नंबर्स याद थे 1974 के. तो उन्होंने मुझे बता दिया कि अरे वो 16 अप जाती थी जो राजस्थान जाती थी, 2 डाउन जाती थी तुम्हारी दिल्ली से बम्बई. तो उन्होंने मुझे बताया कि 8 डाउन उस ट्रेन का नंबर था तूफान मेल का, जो कलकत्ता से दिल्ली आती थी. तो ये जो महिला है जो बेगम विलायत महल, ये कलकत्ता से दिल्ली आई थी. और तूफान मेल मुझे इसलिए सही लगा क्योंकि तूफान थी, मतलब एक नॉर्मल ज़िंदगी चल रही थी, एंड इन्होंने कहा ये देखो तूफान आया, तो इसलिए इसका शीर्षक है 8 डाउन तूफान मेल.
बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग है.
थैंक यू.
मजेदार है.
थैंक यू सर.
Any more questions? I would request Surya Rao and others also to please share a few words with our audience. Can we have a mic, please? Acha, you have
Just a question, sir.
yeah, we will just.
Biswajit sir, this question is for you. What made you decide to cast non-actors in the film? Was it just the budget or any other reason as well?
No, it was a budget actually. It was a budget thing, and since I was very clear to make it in the tribes actually, basically because Assamese में ये नहीं मजा आया था, and I wanted to shoot in the mountains actually in this film because Karbi language में बनाना चाहते हैं, but because of the budget thing, I thought because Golaghat is my hometown, so I'll go, and that place is very close by. So I thought practically it was happened. So I went to that missing village and I shot the film that way. It was very mechanical kind of thing actually.
It seems very interesting, sir. I wasn't able to get a ticket yet, so I'll definitely watch
Yeah,
it.
please watch
Thank you
it,
so much,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, thank you.
This mic, did yeah, Suraj, I would request if you could kindly face the audience.
Yeah, sure. Hello, I am Surya Rao, and I'm playing the character of a station master in Tufan Mail. I'm very, very pleased to be a part of IFFI. Every time I came to Goa during November, I would look at IFFI and I would feel I really want to do this someday. And thankfully, my dream came true. And thanks to Akriti mostly.
Thank you. Thank you. Any questions you have for him? Anyone?
How was the experience?
Superb.
Was it as we expected or even better?
It's better than my expectation. It excelled my expectations. I want to come back next year when there are no more restrictions and there would be more people, more buzz going around. Yeah. So to see.
Thank you. I would request
Sir.
Hiranya Beguji.
Hello everyone.
Sir, okay, खिलाओ.
इधर आ जाइए.
आई कांट इंग्लिश और हिंदी
हिंदी में बता दीजिए, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
हिंदी से यहाँ में आकर बहुत अच्छा लगता हूँ. ये बहुत अच्छा प्लेटफॉर्म है. वेरी हैप्पी आई एम सर. हमारे सर जी को भी हम थैंक यू देता हूँ. सो
इसके माइक दे दीजिए इनको.
सर आपसे सवाल है, आपने जब पहले दिन पहला जो शॉट शूटिंग किया था,
अच्छा सर,
तो आपको कैसा, आपका क्या प्रिपरेशन था?
सर को लिया ही नहीं था मैं. सर तो बीच में आ गया.
बीच में आता हूँ. पहले तो कौन
दूसरा कोई
आता ऐसे आता ही नहीं है. इसलिए मैं भाषा तो गाइड देना सर बोला था, थोड़ा थोड़ी दिखाऊंगा. मेरे आसामीज इंडिया वाला है तो ये मिसिंग में कन्वर्ट करो, ये गाइड दिखाओ. तब हम इसीलिए गया था. बाद में सारे आप चला दिया.
नहीं, ऑलरेडी आई एक्चुअली शॉट फॉर ऑलमोस्ट द होल हाफ डे till 2 o'clock. That other guy जो सर से पहले वाला था वो कर ही नहीं पा रहा था. एंड आई वॉज ट्राइंग नहीं, वो मतलब वो उसका जिंदगी में कोई कैमरा देखा ही नहीं तो कुछ नहीं था. एंड मैं बोला कि ये तो 50 दिन लगेगा फिर. देन आई इमीडिएटली थॉट कि अभी ये नहीं होगा. सर वॉज नॉट माई चॉइस एक्चुअली, बट सर ने जो किया बहुत अच्छा किया. एंड सर ने फिल्म में लुक से लेके जो होना चाहिए, कस्टम्स कैसा है, क्या है, सब एवरीथिंग ही. एंड ही इज़ वेरी रेस्पेक्टेड पर्सन इन मिसिंग कम्युनिटी. ही इज़ अ म्यूजिशियन. उसने बहुत अच्छा गाना भी ये किया है और मिसिंग में बहुत पॉपुलर है सर. तो आई एम हैप्पी टू हैव हिम. एंड सर को मैं धन्यवाद देता हूँ यहाँ. सर ने हमारा फिल्म के लिए इतना समय दिया.
हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल है हिराइना पेगू, सर्च करने से हो जाएगा. देखिए मैं सर
हिरण्य
HIRANYAPEGU.
उसने बहुत सारा काम किया है, जैसे मिसिंग कम्युनिटी के ऊपर बहुत सारा ओरिजिनल चीज़ें उसने दिखाने के लिए ट्राई कर रहा है थ्रू इसमें.
सर हम लाइक और सब्सक्राइब करेंगे.
होगा सर.
Thank you, धन्यवाद. I would request Ms. Lobamudra Gogoi Bora also to kindly share a few thoughts.
Thank you very much. I would like to first of all thank Iffy and everyone present here. To say, because I have so many things to say about Boomba Ride. If I keep on saying, I think I'll keep on going on. But I just want to say that, this is a very, very special film for all of us. Because as I said, we really did it with so much of hard work and so much of passion. Because this idea was there since so long. And we really wanted to do this film. And so much thankful that, we could at last do it. And since this is the first experience in Iffy, and we could come with this film. So this is like, I can't imagine. I'm like just overwhelmed with this. And yes, every time I watch Boomba Ride, because I have watched 100 times because he has done the editing at home. And every time I watch, I just smile. And yesterday also I smiled a lot. So hopefully you guys will also be able to watch the film soon. And thank you once again. Thank you very much for inviting us. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Can we have your son Troy also? कुछ भी आपको बता दीजिए, एक्सपीरियंस कैसा था, ऑडियंस के साथ
कैसा था. And he was playing in the pool and something.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone. My name is Troy.
And he's basically he doesn't like father's film because he wants to make like a kind of film I made through Boniman. That is a purely commercial film, action oriented film. So he says like he keeps saying कि आप ऐसा एक film बनाओ. And he is not into because when he was very small, around 1 year old, that time I was shooting the film ऐसा ही है जहाँ in Mumbai. सो हर टाइम में वो शूटिंग पे जाते हैं. सो शूटिंग में उसका इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं है. सो नाउ ही इज इनटू कंप्लीटली स्पोर्ट्स. ही इज प्लेइंग क्रिकेट. सो आई डोंट नो, होपफुली ही विल.
Sachin Tendulkar.
You look like him.
Yeah, he does.
Thank you.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you. Yeah, I am told that the producer of Head Down Tufan Mail, Shaurya Agarwal, is also here. Can I request you to kindly come to the front? And yes. Yeah, welcome. I would request you to kindly share your thoughts with the audience, please. Yeah.
Hi everybody.
Hi.
A lot of like nice things are being said, and I'm really, really grateful for everything. I don't look like a producer, and I never expected to be for it to be this warm and nice. So it's really gratifying. Thank you. I want to say I was also doing the camera, and she was in character while directing and while acting. So 99% of what you see on screen is all credit to her. So it's her grace that I'm being called the producer. She did literally everything. So I'm very, very thankful for her. Yeah, that's all I can say. Sorry? This has to be bigger. I'm trying to grow it. This has to be a little bigger and less hair and a little fatter pockets.
Yeah, that's great. Any more questions from anyone? Yes, please. Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Your mic,
First of
please
all,
switch on your mic. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah.
hello everyone. First of all, I want to say that I'm very happy that an Assamese film is selected for this platform because I'm also from Assam.
Oh.
So, Bishwajit Da, I want to ask this question in Assamese only.
Yes.
আপুনি প্ৰথমতে আগতে মানে কমাৰ্চিয়েল ফিল্মছ কৰিছিলে লাইক ৰক্ত বীজ আৰু বহনিমান তো কেনেকুৱা ডিফাৰেঞ্চটো কি আছিলে মানে কমাৰ্চিয়েল ফিল্ম আৰু এখন বনোৱাৰ মাজত কি ডিফাৰেঞ্চ পালে আপুনি?
First of all, I am a director and I am a creator. So when I worked with Janu Borua for 7 years, so I observed him a lot. But the kind of film I wanted to make, because he got 14 times national award. So, but the kind of film I wanted to explore through films, it's not only one genre. It should be different genre and like, you know, whatever I feel. And that time when I was born and brought up in Assam, that time only I could not see that world cinema. Only I was, there is a only theater hall called Chitralekha in Golaghat district. So I would often go to that hall, and that time Mohra ye sab cheeze matlab film mein aa raha tha, and that imagination about the film was completely different. So that's the reason I think, like, you know, somewhere or other I have that in my mind, like, you know, some kind of commercial cinema ka kuch hai shayad. That's the reason I made SIA Jahan. It was talking about environment, and Bohniman was completely commercial cinema. And again I came to Phehujali, that's a different film because it was inspired by own life. Then Goronda Balcony, it was based on Dana Maji because a man walked with his wife's dead body almost 10 kilometers from the hospital because of the non-availability of the road and this thing, transport. So that way it depends. Now I'm making a film, it's a commercial film, Hindi film. So it's not like, you know, that whatever stuck in my mind, that, like, you know, I shift to that genre. Thank you. To me,
Yeah. Anyone else? Okay. So if there are no more questions, we can stop here. Thank you all of you for coming for this IFFI 52 press conference on the third day of the festival. And I'm sure you have been inspired by the stories of inspiration of our two directors of the films Head Down Tufan Mail, Ms. Akriti Singh and Bumba Ride, Bishwajit Bora, and also for having heard from their compatriots. And I think we can close by hoping that they continue to get more hugs from audience in their life.
Can I just I wanted to thank my producers, because I feel I should name their name also, because we have 4 producers including me: Luit Kumar Barman, that Binod Lal Das, then the Kosik Hazarika. They are my producers, and I would like to thank them because without them, ये film possible नहीं होता. And second thing, my team, Jyoti Setia, the sound designer, and Osim Saikia, he's the production guy, and the music director, Nayan Mani Burman. So उन लोगों को मैं thank बोलना चाहता हूँ आपके through, और ये लोग लेके भी आया है यहाँ, सब लोग हैं यहाँ. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you everyone, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors also.
Thank you so much,
Thank
teacher.
you. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.